Welcome to The Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
I saw Mommy kissing Uncle Buck underneath the mistletoe last night. Welcome.
It's every kid's worst fear right there.
What are you talking about? My dog got so excited about that one. He was like, Uncle Buck's kissing Santa Claus. Welcome to the Daily Grind. How dare... Oh. Not Santa Claus. Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
I mean, 2025.
I'm just saying, I would be less upset if I woke up and saw you kissing my mom. I'd be like, oh, man, they both look happy. If I woke up and saw you kissing Santa Claus, I'd be like, get out of my house.
You know, I'd be like, Santa? You're real?
Just like holding his hand. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Santa, if you're watching. We're off the rails. Welcome to the Daily Grind. Santa, if you're watching, hop on the show. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
You should be sick. Would do a lot for me. Anyway, we are presented by FanDuel Sportsbook, and I am your host, Luke Hatmaker. It's Thursday, and I've got Uncle Buck with me, the best of the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. How are you, brother?
I'm great. Celebrating 5 years married today.
Oh!
Yep. So we celebrated this morning by yelling across the house at children and looking for socks, you know, just like a normal Thursday. So
As one does.
As one does. I tell you what, socks and the tooth fairy, like, you'll never find them.
See, I agree. Like, the toothbrush is just as I'm like, I love the part in Uncle Buck where he's like, did you actually brush your teeth? Because if not, I've got a friend down in the crime lab that I could go and see if you just put water over it. And it's like, that's how I feel. I'm like, my kids, I'm like, man, I know you didn't brush your teeth. You just went in there and turned the damn thing on. I hate it. Whatever.
I cannot get any closer to you than this right here without melting my mustache. So no, I know you didn't brush your teeth.
I know you didn't. I can smell it. Yuck. Oh, God. Kids, if you're watching, brush your teeth. It's important. Oh, man. Speaking of teeth, I don't know.
Yeah.
Stop.
We can't celebrate that way no more.
My dad used to say, you think they know what causes that? Anytime somebody would have another kid, and I'd be like,
it's my favorite thing people.
Yep.
My favorite thing people say, well, you know what causes that? Yeah. So do you. It's awesome.
It's great. Top 5 best things in the world. I'd say, it's like, not enjoying football, that, put it up there with me, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about basketball. We're already off the rails. Let's talk. Okay. There's been a lot of, I don't want to say you've been dragged through the mud, but
I have.
You have. I want to give you a second, because I want to talk specifically about Zach Edey, because he has been an impactful guy for the Grizzlies, I think. Your takes from a year and a half ago 2 years ago almost, have been getting pulled up.
Leave it to Rusty.
Yeah. I want to give you, one, the floor for a minute, and two, some credit, because I was looking at this. One, I think Zach Edey, the big Zamboni, Zachsquatch, I think he literally might be the most improved player in the league this year, and I think stats back it up. And I think that serves you some, because I don't think anybody really saw the impact that he's having on this team coming. I think we all thought he was going to be good, but like,
right,
you're getting treated right now that you thought that he was. I don't know.
Well, I was definitely on the side that most people were not on, and my thing, the reason, if we take it back to the start, I didn't want to draft Zach Edey because what I wanted, prototypically, is to take a shot at a wing or a big man that could finish, like, that could run the floor with Ja. This is all about Ja here. And I was like, okay, I wanted somebody big, somebody athletic. I mean, you think, Khalil Ware, someone like that could just fly up and down the court, play this speed. We always want to talk about this breakneck speed. And it seemed that they wanted Donovan Clingan, which I was happy with Donovan Clingan, and it just felt like a reaction, like a, oh crap, we have to take somebody, let's take Zach Edey. That's what it felt like to everybody that was watching, because on the draft coverage, it was like, I think the Grizzlies are going to move up here, and then it's like, Jake Fisher pump faked everybody and said the Grizzlies are trading up with, was it Charlotte?
Yeah.
And then the trade never happened. It was like, oh crap, now the Grizzlies are on the clock, what are we going to do? And they took Zach Edey, and so I was just kind of like, blah, whatever. And Rusty, for the record, hated it too. When it changed was when everybody started getting pissed at Taylor Jenkins. One of the big talking points at that point was like, why is Zach Edey taking so many threes? Which I was also critical of. But because of the hatred for Zach Edey, it turned into this adoration, this hatred for Taylor Jenkins. You had to, if you wanted to hate Taylor Jenkins, you had to take up the cause for Zach Edey. You couldn't do both. And everybody who hated Taylor Jenkins used as their number one bullet point what he's doing to Zach Edey. And I was just of the opinion, I really want Zach Edey anyways. and so that's where you kind of really had the diverging of paths a little bit, was over that. And so you get to today, and also it's like, again, a 7'5" big guy, 4 years in college. Like, you just don't have really any frame of reference for them lasting in the NBA, especially in today's NBA. If you can't shoot the three, like, you don't really play. You see guys like Rudy Gobert, and Edey's not 7'5", 7'3". Like, Rudy Gobert is like 7'2". He's kind of the same, finishing lobs. That's kind of what a lot of people were comparing him to. Defensive stalwart. But at that point, you're just too big to operate in a pick and roll, and you cannot defend that consistently. In a 7-game series, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year, whether you agree with the award or not, was played off the court every single playoff series he was ever a part of.
Yep.
And at that point, the Grizzlies, two out of the previous 3 years, were the number 2 seed in the West, and you didn't have playoff success. So I wanted somebody that you knew could have playoff success. And the track record for a 7'3" big man who doesn't have a lot of lateral quickness, or it didn't show that he had a lot of lateral quickness at that point.
Yeah, that's
gets
better.
Played off the court. You take it to this year, Zach Edey gets hurt. Of course, I was like, again, we're doing this again. Ankle surgery, big guy, foot. There's a track record there too that they don't really have good feet. You got to think that feet's as big as a ski. There's a lot of things in there to break.
Yep.
And it's you can go on and on. Bill Walton, Yao Ming. You just deal with foot injuries when you're that big.
Yep.
And I've kind of had to. I'm never going to be the guy that has a take. I'm not Skip Bayless. I'm not going to have a take that is LeBron sucks and then stick to that take despite being proven to be
wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's what I've been effusive of my praise of Zach Edey this year.
Yes.
He's been absolutely amazing. I want to be wrong. When I'm criticizing a Grizzlies player or front office decision, I want to be wrong. And so far this year, when Zach Edey has come back, I have been wrong. But to me, besides the rebounds, which obviously is incredible, besides the offensive stuff that he's doing, which is the most fun thing to watch outside of John Morant, is him just feeding the hands and doing 1980s stuff down there. It's such a change of pace. I love it.
Really nice.
But I did not take into account just the fact that there was a possibility out there that the team would feed off of Zach Edey.
Yeah.
Everything just works. That was not the amount of credit I was going to give a guy who rarely played last year, and when he played, he was out of position, and the whole thing was a mess. But the mentality that he brings to this team, and just the way that he works in this offense, and this offense works around him, was something I did not see coming. Not even in the slightest. And so that's where I've been wrong about that. And for anybody who was just pro Zach Edey and slandered me forever for my takes about it, you didn't expect him to go 36-20 on a regular basis.
Not at all.
This is just otherworldly stuff that we've seen. And so he's made me look bad, but even the fans, he's made them look like they were on the wrong side of it. Because, I mean, he's just been far and above anything anybody could have ever dreamed in the 8 games that he's played this year.
Yep. And like it should be said, that's a small – we're talking about 8 games. But, like, we're talking about a guy that his point differential, his when he was on the court last year, his point differential was +1 per clean.
Right.
This is per cleaning the glass. That's last year. This year, he's plus 35.5.
It's incredible. And listen, I understand. And I was not defending Taylor Jenkins' use of Zach Edey last year. I was defending Taylor Jenkins because John Morant didn't play basketball.
Yeah,
like that was something he chose not to do last year, and so I put more of the blame on the star player not playing basketball. This is the NBA. You got to have players to win.
Yep.
And so I was critical of Taylor Jenkins in that aspect too. There's no reason why even me as the Zach Edey hater or the contrarian knew that he didn't need to be standing in the corner shooting threes. That's stupid.
Yep.
Yeah. But even then, used correctly in a system there, I thought he was going to be kind of a change of pace, backup big, a utility knife, a blade in the Swiss Army knife that you could use.
Out.
I did not expect him to be the straw that stirs the drink by any means, and it's been a pleasant surprise.
I really like your analogy. Like we expected him to be the nail file on the Swiss Army knife, and instead he's a switchblade that we're like,
right.
And it's great. I mean, the expected wins with him on the floor is 62. I mean, like that's this season, whereas last year it was 2. And I mean, like right now, if you go to FanDuel, he's 101 to win the most improved player this year. People, the top 5 the top 5 people on the odds, you got Jalen Duren, Denny Avdia, Josh Giddey, Ryan Rollins, and Jalen Johnson. Zach Edey has improved. The only one of these guys that has even come close, you got Jalen Duren. Last season went from he was in the 50s. He went from a 0.2 point differential.
He's been awesome
to a 14.7.
Yeah,
but that's
and
it.
That's
Zach
not
Edey
even
still dwarfs that by 34 points.
Yeah, and the methodology and the framework in which they award most improved player needs to change anyways, because it'll end up going to like a third-year superstar in the making. Like Cade Cunningham got it, and John Morant got it despite being awesome his whole career. Like, improved is not what it should be. Zach Edey, it should be Jalen Duren, it should be somebody who was affecting winning at a 0% clip last year and affecting winning at a 34% clip or whatever you said it was this year. Like, it should be that, but it's not. And listen, if everybody wants to keep harping on me and calling me the Zach Edey hater, that's fine. I'm a fan. I'm officially a fan. I think that it's great. I do still hold on to that one thing, and it is, can you survive in the playoffs? Can you survive on the court defensively in the playoffs? He's shown to be able to recover really well out of the pick and roll so far this year. But I need to see that. And I also would love to see it with Ja Morant, because what you've seen with Ja out, Ja went out the same time Edey came in. That Cleveland game, they got 6 minutes together, and then Ja's been out ever since. The pace has slowed down dramatically without Ja and adding in Edey. This whole speed kills thing, are we going to try to ramp this back up? Because a lot of people are saying, like, we're still running. I don't think that right now we're running what T.I. wants us to run. He's always talked about breakneck speed, and credit to him for allowing the pace to you take the foot off the gas a little bit, because that helps Edey, and he's your best player right now.
Yep.
But your best player will be coming. Your actual best player will be coming back at some point, and his greatest advantage is his speed. So then, how does it work? Because I'm not going to go as far as to say we need to build around Zach Edey. This is still John Morant's team, and you've got to accentuate him first.
Yeah.
And so then, how does Edey look when and if we start running a lot quicker?
Yep. I agree with you. I hope we get. I mean, I just want to see it. I want to see the two things mesh. It's where we're at. I'm with you. Speaking of I guess impactful players on teams. Let's switch gears a little bit, because Giannis has scrubbed his social, and it was announced yesterday. Let me get the exact quote. Giannis and his agent have started conversations with the Bucks about the two-time MVP's future, and discussing whether his best fit is staying or elsewhere. Resolution expected in the coming weeks. It's pretty weird when you go and you know how much time it takes to sit through and delete social media posts? You go to his Instagram, there's 12 posts, no Bucks mentions. It says he is an NBA player in his bio, and that's it. And this all happened. That is a fact. You have to go back to 2001 on his Twitter to find any post. It's like a pretty intense scrubbing, and I just don't know. To me, this is the most outwardly Giannis has been about hey, I don't. Yeah. I mean, I just don't know. This seems. I get a little. He's held this team captive before with hey, you're gonna help me or not, and they've done it on numerous occasions, and it just hasn't worked. I don't know. I imagine that he is out. I just don't know. This seems pretty. I just don't know. The fact that they waived and stretched Lillard, I just feel limits them with what they can do this season. So I just feel he's going to be gone. I don't know where he's going to go. I hope it's not San Antonio or OKC, which probably would be the two places. Yeah, right. Those are probably the two places that have the most to offer. And I swear to God, if I'm Giannis, I'm staying in the East, though. I want to make that clear. If I'm Giannis, why would you go to the West and play the two teams I just mentioned and have to deal with the Lakers and the Rockets and all this other?
I mean, one of those teams is 22-1. So, I mean, you're talking about a lot of times these, the Grizzlies did it with Conley. If you respect the player, and Giannis has won a title, 2 MVPs, they don't want to trade him to Charlotte or Brooklyn. They don't want to do that. They want to do something and take care of him. And you just look at the assets that Oklahoma City can offer. They can offer you 3 first-round picks this year for Giannis.
Yeah, they can.
I mean, it's kind of – and one of those picks is the Clippers pick, and they're awful. Yeah, I mean, it's – you can't shrug off the assets that they can give you. And I mean, shoot, if they wanted a player, you would trade J. Will including him in a trade right now for Giannis Antetokounmpo, or J. Dub rather, not J. Will. You would include J. Will for a trade for a Grinch box at McDonald's. But
have you had it yet? Is it good?
No, I don't know. I just saw it's pretty hot right now. It's flying off the shelves.
Pickle fries.
So Oklahoma City should be in the mix for this. And it would be a doomsday scenario. But listen, this is not the first time. This is not the third time. This is not the 5th time that we've had this conversation about Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah. He wants out of there. But he wants to – he's got a Lane Kiffin situation going on. It's I want out of there, but, I don't really want to leave either. I'm happy here. I like Milwaukee. I've won a title here. The fans love me. But we're at the point now to where if Giannis gets traded, the people in Milwaukee aren't going to blame Giannis. Yeah. They're going to blame the front office.
Yeah.
Because, they went and got Lillard and whatnot. But you think about that title team – they traded Drew Holiday the next year. And then the next year, they traded Chris Middleton. And you look around, and it's just where are my guys at? We suck. And what have we gotten for it? We've gotten Damian Lillard, who tore his Achilles. And even when he
wasn't working before then.
Dame was a malcontent in Milwaukee. He didn't want to be in Milwaukee.
Yep.
And so it's just weird. I think he's going to get traded. I would happily put anybody on the Grizzlies on the block in order to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, I don't even think that's a stretch to say you can have anybody you want on this team. There's no one untouchable on this team,
Except
not
Cam
even Cedric
Spencer.
Howard.
Cam Spencer.
Cam Spencer, you cannot have Cam Spencer.
Keep
You've already got Matt Ryan or what? You've already got the white shooter.
What's his name?
Wasn't it Matt Ryan?
That's his name. Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
no, he plays for the Falcons. No, but you're right. So I was like, you're wrong, sir. It's interesting, man, because like he got hurt yesterday. We should say that too. Giannis suffered a calf strain. There's a lot of calf strains going around in the Pistons game last night. Interestingly enough, the Bucks still beat them. So, like, if you look at the daily grind, daily Ricky rewind, look at the games from yesterday. Not really a lot. The Blazers beat the Cavs. Nuggets beat the Pacers. Jamal Murray had 52. Hurts. Yeah,
this was my first response.
Hurts.
Oh, the day that this comes out, you're
calf
like,
strain. He's like, calf strains. There's a lot of those going around. That might be easy. Spurs beat the Magic. Clippers beat the Hawks. On the eve of
maybe Chris Paul. Maybe that's the answer.
He's the problem. What a mess. Knicks beat the Hornets. Nets beat the Bulls. Rockets beat the Kings. Bucks beat the Pistons, and Mavericks beat the Heat. The Giannis getting hurt and the Bucks still winning, and then Jamal Murray having a 50-burger are really the only two things that I noticed from this.
Jamal Murray does that every once in a while, doesn't he? Just like, it's Wednesday in the middle of the season, nobody's watching, I'm going to drop 50. Like, he does that all the time.
He's the king of that. It's like, it's a slow basketball day in the middle of the winter. You know what? Look, checks watch. I'm going to drop 50.
Yeah, I think everybody's forgotten about me. I haven't done anything all year. Let me just go and drop 50.
It's like, I need to remember that. They need to remember that I haven't been on an all-star team yet.
He's got to be, and I by no means good at looking stuff up, especially on the spot, but he's got to be in like the top 5 in current NBA players in 50-point games. Jamal Murray, of all people, he's got to be up there.
Him and Mitchell, him and Spider are probably both up there, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, man, if you're in the comments and have time, look that up for us in the break.
His 50-point games are impressive too.
Yeah, they are. I love watching him.
All of his shots, it seems like all of his shots are contested.
Yep.
And when he gets on a heater, he's like Steph level when it comes just like heat check stuff. But he only does it like once every 2 years. Yep. Or if it's in the playoffs.
Yep. And none of the baskets are easy. You said that every basket is contested, and every one you're like, damn, dude, you work for that. God love him. Let's take a really quick break. When we get back, we got a little bit of football. We actually got a good football game to talk tonight. And then maybe we can discuss our fantasy implications briefly. But we will be right back right after this quick break. I can't do that. It's got an Adidas symbol. It makes me look like Sam Jackson. Right after this break.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Are you going after some guy that is looking at Memphis as a stepping stone opportunity, or a guy who's coming in saying, man, this is my dream job, I want to be here for the rest of my career?
Everybody's going to say that they want to be here for the rest of their career, and everyone's going to use it as a stepping stone job. Memphis is a stepping stone job.
I know a lot of Memphis fans would hear you say that and say, oh, Christian, no, man, like, we need a guy who wants to be here and build.
Why?
No
one wants to stay at a group of 5 school for 15 years. Like, that's not how coaches work. College football coaches did not become head coaches to stay at a group of 5 school. Everybody has higher aspirations. You got to be a little bit of a psychopath to be a football coach. And that ego, that psychopath in you is not going to let you sit at a program where you can't win a national championship for 15 years.
Tune in to On the Bluff with Christian Fowler and Gabe Kuhn every Tuesday at 10 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Daily Grind, where, if you couldn't tell by those lovely commercials, we are presented by Trilogy Tattoo. It's that time of year. If you want to give someone a tattoo, why not? Might be kind of, I don't know, might be a weird situation. I don't know, do it. We are also presented by Grade A Pest Services. Get those critters out your house. They're coming in. It's cold. Now there's all kinds of them. You call Grade A Pest Services, they'll take care of you. We're also brought to you by Mugshots Bar and Grill. Go get you a burger with peanut butter on it. It's good. Rusty's had it, says it's good. Also, go to Grind City Brewing, have a couple beers, enjoy this cold. I don't know. You go inside, enjoy the cold.
Yep.
We are also presented by FanDuel Sportsbook, which we are going to go over there right now. If you want to join us to look at the Monday night, geez, I know what day it is, the Thursday night football odds. Got a little bit of a good game tonight. The Dallas Cowboys are at the Detroit Lions. Lions are favored. Money line minus 164. Cowboys plus 138. The over-under is 54.5. Vegas expects this to be a high-scoring game. Spread is just a field goal. The Lions are getting 3 points. So, I don't know, man. These are two teams kind of like going opposite directions. You know, like the Lions are kind of – they're not doing badly, but they're kind of their playoff spot is slowly slipping away. If you have the Bears and Packers going up, and then you have the Cowboys as the Eagles go down, they're going up. I mean, like, what do you expect to see out of this game?
I hope to see a high-scoring game. This is two really good offenses here. Dak's had a really good year. George Pickens has been a breakout. Javonte Williams coming out of nowhere to have a really good season for fantasy and just overall. Listen, Dallas is going to give you clunkers. Absolutely. And it shows that Detroit is capable of giving you clunkers too this year.
Yep.
I hope for a high-scoring game. Selfishly, it's because I'm highly invested in Jahmyr Gibbs across all fantasy leagues. And I've in 2 of my 4 leagues, I'm in the playoffs, including the Bluff City Media League, where me and you are going to square off week 1.
I think you're going to put belt to ass, if I'm perfectly honest. I had to pick up Trevor Lawrence off waivers because I have Drake May. I didn't plan. I did not. In all my leagues, in every league I'm in the playoffs in all of them, but I have Drake May. So I had to stream quarterbacks. You're projected right now to get like 15 points more than me.
Yeah.
You have George Pickens too? We all have we have dogs in this fight. We got dogs.
I have George Pickens, I have Jahmyr Gibbs that are both going to be playing out, and Dak Prescott. So the story could be written for round 1 tonight.
Tonight. Yep.
A couple weeks ago, and like I said, I'm highly invested in Detroit Lions. Across all leagues, I went Jahmyr Gibbs anytime I could get him. It's paid off handsomely. I believe he is the He's the number 4 running back in football. And 2 weeks ago, he gave me 55. And so I'm highly invested in him. I need him to have a big game tonight.
He's amazing. Which, like, let's I think we're both in the same boat here. We just want this to be a high scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stay in the game, but let me look at what time it is. Oh, it's time for our daily dose of Victor Trap. It's my favorite. Oh, this just in. Time for Trap. I don't know. It's time for our daily dose of Victor Trap, named after Admiral Akbar. That's what we need to do.
We're doing Secret Service.
Oh, Admiral Akbar is in the building. It's a
the
trap.
Eagle has landed. The Eagle has landed.
The Akbar has landed. RIP. I'm going to give you 3 bets from FanDuel. You just have to tell me which one of these is a trap, and you come into this blind. I love it. Today's topic. Dallas and Detroit, player to score 2+ touchdowns tonight. 2+. All right.
Ooh, that's a big number.
Big number. So which one of these is a trap? Odds to score 2+ touchdowns. Is it Javonte Williams, plus 470? Is it CeeDee Lamb, plus 900? Or is it George Pickens, plus 1,100?
No lines on there. I know.
Yeah, I went all Cowboys.
Okay. So did you omit lines or?
I did not want the 2 touchdowns thing with Lions players is a little hard because you have Montgomery and Gibbs just kind of both green. So there are no Lions included in this. I did all Cowboys players.
Okay. I don't really have a feel for this as like I normally do because like I said, I normally try to poke holes in the order.
Yep.
I would probably say George Pickens over CeeDee Lamb based on how he's done this season, a very high touchdown rate. I would probably put Javonte Williams over both of them. So I'll say CeeDee Lamb is the trap.
I got you, but see this one's tough. I felt a little weird picking this because Javonte Williams is right. He's first. CeeDee Lamb is plus 900, but George Pickens is also plus 900. They're the exact same. I cheated a little bit.
Dirty.
I'm sorry. Jake Ferguson is plus 1,100. You were your first day back. I had to throw you a little spice. You're right though. Like, I mean, if you look at the odds, it is a lot of Cowboys for double touchdowns. Because I mean, Amon-Ra is ruled out, right? I don't even think he's playing tonight.
Oh, is that true?
I
bad time for fantasy.
Bad time. Thank God we don't have him. But like, this might be a Cowboy touchdown fest tonight. We'll see. God, you will know how I did in fantasy tonight based on the mood I am in tomorrow morning. So that's going to do it for our show today. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Uncle Buck, thank you for hopping on with me, brother. True. I love seeing you. Thank you, FanDuel. Thank you, Trilogy Tattoo. Thank you, Mugsotch Bar and Grill. Thank you, Grind City Brewing. Thank you, Grade A Pest Services. We got a whole slate of shows today, y'all. We're going to have 2 Bucks at 11. I know we have Night Court dropping today as well. We will have the Anthony Sane Show at 1 later this afternoon. We have On Beat with BCM. We've got the post-game bounce, which will be after every game. We also have Tigers on Tap. And On the Bluff. And we also have, No Bluffing with Jared and Evan. They go at the start of the week. We got a whole mess of stuff, y'all. You don't want to miss.
And also, listen, Kenny, for the love of God, please let Brevin and Fish record their podcast inside.
Whoa!
What are we doing? They are miserable on Brevin's back porch. Like, why can we not take these guys inside? It's too cold.
Little sneak preview. I was scrolling. I saw the picture and I was like, they look like 2 homeless guys around a garbage can trash fire.
I mean, those are homeless guys don't have gloves that nice,
That's true.
But
they were like,
but they are. I don't know the reason why. I've meant to ask this several times, like because even when it's 100 degrees outside, they're sweating it on the back porch.
I mean,
and so
hey, if it works, it works. But they're going to look cold today, so stay tuned.
Yep.
Thank y'all. We'll see you tomorrow, y'all. And if you remember these 2 things as we leave you today, remember 2 things. 1, be a little weird. And 2, smile. Yeah, there you go like that. See y'all. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.